Anti-Semitism in the Labour Party, real or fake news? Let's talk about anti-Semitism and the Labour Party. Hard left MPs are leaving the party. A group of 9 MPs this week for it's called now TIG, the independent group. A burning cancer that is developed and poisoned, toxified the Labour brand. I keep thinking of Tigger in the Disney movies, I don't know why. And they've gone off to join the independent group. They've left complaining about the Labour Party's anti-Semitism, amongst many other things, and notably the position on Brexit that Jeremy has. I just wanted to address these issues. Anti-Semitism constitutes 1%, according to all of the official figures of research within the Labour Party, of all complaints within the Labour Party. 76% of all those complaints are from black and Muslim members of the Labour Party. So one has to wonder is why a complaint with a constituency, a reported constituency of less than 1%, is attracting this kind of disproportionate attention that sees it plastered all over our national news and media. I'll tell you why. Because white privilege deems there's no other racism that is more important than racism directed at other white people. The idea that Jeremy Corbyn is anti-Semitic is so counter to the reality of objective truth and justice as to be a parody of any kind of logical thought. It's perverse, it's obscene, and what it is doing is masking the reality that people are using the anti-Semitic stick to beat Jeremy Corbyn and undermine his leadership. Now, I see what's going on here, and I think very much we're seeing a deliberate attempt to smear the Labour Party as anti-Semitic. Is it got problems? Of course it has. It's 500,000 people strong, and it will reflect the prejudices of all society in that regard. I've been an anti-racist for 40 years. I've campaigned. I was a founding member of the Black Jewish group, liaison group. I've been a campaigner against all forms of racism. But is Jeremy Corbyn an anti-Semitic? Jeremy Corbyn has been steadfast in his determination and principle to be on every demonstration for the last 35, 40 years. Jeremy Corbyn, as man and boy, has been available to support anti-racist protests, whether they're anti-Semitic or otherwise, for that 40 years. Half of the people who are now alleging he's anti-Semitic, I've never seen on an anti-racist demonstration in the entirety of that period. And in deep contrast to the way in which the Tory party has dealt with the issue of Islamophobia. You will see pictures of him outside the South African embassy when it was deeply unpopular to do so. But are the Labour Party tackling it and doing well? I think they are. I think they're taking it seriously. You have to ask yourself, why is a 1% minority wagging the Labour Party dog on anti-Semitism? I think Jeremy received the support of over 200 high-profile Jewish academics and people in the public eye saying there's no way he's anti-Semitic. Contradiction, disproportionality and discrimination all in one. Jeremy Corbyn is not anti-Semitic. The Labour Party is not anti-Semitic institutionally. It doesn't make sense. Yes, it needs to be tackled, but quite frankly, if the majority of abuse is suffered by Muslim and black MPs, that's where our priority should lie. And that's all I've got to say on that subject. We're supporting and standing by Jeremy Corbyn, who's been, in my view, one of the most outstanding white individuals to push the issue and adopt the principle of anti-racism in this country.